Hi, my name is Ezekiel. Hope you are doing well today. In this video, I'm going to talk to you on how I mix a Rapvocal in entire Cakewalk by Bandlab. The artist's name is Bright Legend. He's a young and upcoming artist trying to get himself together, and he's doing this for a presentation. While I was calling one of the new studio that I work with recently, I just grabbed my laptop, getting there, and while the artist was preparing himself with the lyrics, I was also preparing myself and selecting my mixing tools in Cakewalk by Bandlab. There's nothing more than Cakewalk by Bandlab on it. By doing this, I love using the Cakewalk console emulator, tube emulator, tape emulator, one-up saturation by Softube in Cakewalk by Bandlab, Multiband, Compressor, channel strip EQ. On this song, I want a kind of old rap mix in balance with this modern day mix. That's why I'm using this kind of plugins that have been part of my favorite plugins to create a balance in the transient and energy into the mix, into the entire song. But before we move on, if you're new to this channel, I want you to subscribe and click the notification button so you'll be the first person to be aware whenever I upload any video like this. And if you really like the content I'm creating and you want to be a support to this channel, please check the link below by doing this so you'll be part of the patron to this channel. I really appreciate you in advance. Thank you so much. So now I want to go into the real business. Let's hear the Rapvocal sound like in this one.
For some fucking chain, nigga, views me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. She's feeling that the ground, she's standing. We are black women, mama cries on that. I know the fun we done had. All this
what I'm doing on the Compressor type compressor is I'm driving the input gain up to 10 dB. Then my attack is 0.4 ms. My release is about 510 ms. Then my output is in the 0 dB. My threshold on this one is 8.0 and my dry wet knob is about 67%. What I'm doing here is I still want the signal to be controlled, and at the same time I want the raw signal to still pass through. The next one is reverb 2 from Cakewalk by Bandlab. I'm using this one to create a kind of ambience into the Rapvocal. Due to the nature of the instrumental, the stem that the guy got, I want to create the same ambience in the same environment, in the same room. That's why I'm creating a kind of ambience for the vocal. I'm using this type of reverb. I'm still retaining the dry, the wet. I've been breaking down a bit. Just listen to this one now.
for some fucking chain, nigga, views me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. She's feeling that the ground, she's standing. We are black women, mama.
You can hear a kind of smoothness, the wetness, and the Rapvocal when I turn it on. By the time everything plays together, you will hear a Rapvocal like they perform together in the same place. The next one I want to show you the channel strip EQ. I'll turn on the EQ and I'll explain to you what I did.
For some fucking chain, nigga, views me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. She's feeling that the ground, she's standing. We are black women, mama cry.
Let me quickly explain to you. On the low frequency, I'm cutting down 220 Hz up to minus 5.4 dB. Then on the high mid, just with a narrow bell controlled 552 Hz, that's what I'm cutting down up to minus 0.13 dB. Almost 2K, I'm cutting down about minus 4.7 dB. At the same time, I'm cutting above 6.1K on the high frequency. Very tiny narrow bell. So I'm just cutting down above minus 5.2 dB. So this is exactly what I'm doing on the channel strip EQ. So, okay, let me show you what Sonitus Multiband does for me.
For some fucking chain, nigga, views me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. She's feeling that the ground, she's standing. We are black women, mama cries on that. I know the fun we done had, all the shit we done did. Yeah, I just pray for that forgive.
Basically, what I'm doing here is, let me explain to you. So on the low mid side, above 300 Hz, which is 324 Hz, I'm compressing that much. My threshold is minus 28.4 dB. Then my attack is 15 ms. My release time is 200 ms. My ratio is 29 according to the parameter setting here. I really don't want to compress much, but I really want it to be controlled. On the high mid section, about 1.2K, having the threshold is minus 33 dB. My release time is 184 ms. My attack is 10.6 ms. And my ratio is 3.3. Listen to it once again and turn it off, turn it on, so you can hear the difference and you can understand what it's doing for me.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. 6 feet under the ground, still standing. We are black women.
Let's see what Cakewalk, HF Exciter, and Cakewalk EQ. Let's see the attributes they make into the rap vocal for me.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure
Okay.
that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. 6 feet under the ground, still standing. We are black women.
Turn it off again.
On that. I know the fun we done had, all the shit we done did. Yeah, I just pay for
Turn
that
it
for
on.
you.
On the frequency section, like 6K, this is what I'm using. The drive, I'm turning the drive all the way to 50%. I'm leaving there. The spread, I'm not spreading the frequency. So, and I'm mixing with 50%. I don't want it to do much, but I still want the high frequency to be retained in there because it's a rap vocal. I want all those things in the attributes. I want the kind of rhythmic and percussive element in the rap vocal. That's what the reason why I'm using this one. Okay, the next one is the EQ. Listen to it, I will turn it on.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. 6 feet under the ground, still standing. We are black women. Mama cry.
I don't do much. I'm trying to like deconstruct and reconstruct back, destroy and rebuild back. That's what I'm trying to do for this rap vocal. On the low frequency, just turning the high pass filter, so about up to 51 hertz. Third one, about 1K, that's 968 hertz, about minus 3 dB, just cutting down. PC2A leveler, let me show you the soft tube saturation, what it does for me.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. 6 feet under the ground, still standing. We are black women.
My input gain, I'm driving it to up to 50%. My peak reduction is in default setting 50%. I'm squashing the signal in, still retaining the output gain, creating a kind of energy and the aggressiveness in that rap, so retaining the level not to be going down or not to be coming out back again. So that's just what I'm doing about that. On the soft tube, listen to it again, so I'll also play it to you. You listen to what it does for me.
Fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. 6 feet under the ground, still standing. We are black women. Mama cries on that. I know the fun we done had, all the shit we done did. Yeah, I just pray for that forgive. We ain't picking blenders and we ain't got time to.
When I turn on the soft tube, you can hear the attitude, the energy, the attributes, like a kind of an aggressive rapper. In this one, and when I turn off all the plugin button, you can hear the weakness in the rap vocal, that it's weak, it doesn't have the kind of attributes as an experienced and a huge rapper. But with this ones brings up everything and add more to energy and the attitude into my rapping, into my rap vocal. This is exactly kind of the thing I want in this one. My tape emulator, I'm going to turn it on. You listen to how it controls the signal also.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. 6 feet under the ground, still standing. We are black women. Mama cries on.
What I'm trying to do is just want to, when I turn it on, it's like bringing everything into your face and still controlling the stereo wideness to make it expand. And by the time you listen to everything together, so you see that it's sitting down. Let me quickly show you something that I intentionally doing on the whole rap vocal.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a...
I'm intentionally want to create a kind of distortion in the rap vocal. I wanted to have a kind of rigid, a strong rap vocal in this song. So lastly, my console emulator, like I explained earlier on, I'm using the A type to have the notch on the high end to reshape. And so listen to it again if you're not really sure.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my niggas. Just feel under the ground, still standing. We are black women, mama cries on that. I know the fun we done had, all the shit we done.
I want to show you another thing I apply Sonitus delay smoothly. So let me quickly show you I'll turn it on. So I'm not doing much on that. So the factor is 1/2, 3/4. The button is I'm using host so to follow the timing, the kind of the delay. So just listen to that in a short time.
For some fucking chain, nigga, if you use me, my nigga, I'm sure that you would feel the same. October 10, 2020 was a hanging for all my.
So you can feel the attributes of the delay. Thanks for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, if you love what I'm doing, what I'm creating, please thumb up for me and share this video to some other people that might need to learn something on this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.